Hi everybody, hope you're all safe and well. This is the second part of the video on stretching for golf. So today we're going to focus on a little bit more on the lower back, on the hamstrings and on the hips a little bit. So important to just to restate again, try and breathe with the stretch and try not to bounce. There shouldn't be any pain when you're stretching. It should be a progressive thing, a slow progressive thing. So we're just going to start first of all with a few cat stretches. Now most of the stretches I'm going to do today have come from yoga, so you can, if you want to do any research on further research on these sorts of stretches, there's lots of information online. But I'll run through them. So the first one we're going to do is the cat stretch. Simply knees beneath the hips, hands beneath the shoulders in a neutral, fairly neutral position. And then as we inhale, we arch our back, and then as we exhale, we lift our back up. Arching down and up. From here, we're going to drop into a lower back stretch, which is stretching the lower back simply. Bottom to heels, arms out in front, stretching the lower back. Nice stretch into the lower back there. And then we're going to take ourselves along the mat into a cobra stretch, lifting our upper body up, keeping our shoulders down, again breathing with the stretch. From there, we're going to go into a downward facing dog. So pushing back with the heels. The heels shouldn't really touch the ground here. If you're touching the ground, you can take your feet back a little bit. Pushing back from the palms of the hands into a nice stretch. This is for the hamstrings. Okay. So those stretches there you can link into one movement, and you can flow between one movement, and you can do 3 or 4 cycles of that, and that's really good just to warm you up. The next stretch we're going to do is a twisting stretch. So again, sitting on the mat, crossing the left foot over the right leg, and then using the right arm against the left leg and twisting. Same the other way. This time left foot over the right leg, twisting. If you feel that's an easy stretch to do, you can make this more difficult by tucking the leg under and stretching against the leg this way. This is great for the lower back and great for golf, because this really mimics what you're doing in the golf swing in terms of stretching the lower body, the upper body against the lower body, I should say. Nice stretch. Again, another twist, this time laying flat on the ground, lifting the knee up, taking the opposite hand, pulling the knee to one side. The opposite hand goes to the sky, pulling and looking towards the hand on the ground. Opposite way. Nice stretch into the lower back. Okay. So a couple of standing postures just to finish with. First one is what we call a triangle stretch. So left foot pointing at 90 degrees to the right foot. And we're going to take our arms out to the side and then simply drop over. Now some people won't be able to reach the ground or to the foot here, but you can go further or higher up your leg, or you can go all the way down to the ground if you can do that. The opposite leg. For the next stretch, we just want a little bit wider stance. This time, nice wide stance, trying to turn the toes in slightly here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to stretch our arms out and breathe in. Put our hands on our hips, breathe out. Breathe in, take our shoulders back, and then we're going to fall forward and try and put our hands on the ground. Now as we do this, we can allow our head to fall down towards the ground. Just feeling that lovely stretch. You'll feel this up the back of your legs, but also it allows your spine just to relax and soften. To give this a little bit extra impetus, you can take your hands over to one leg and do a twist. Walk them over to the other leg and do a twist. Okay, so that's just a few stretches that you can do which will really enhance your golf. A few of those every day or every other day will really help you get your better flexibility. So I'm just going to say ta-ra now with one last thing. So we're going to do our wide-legged stretch again, falling forward, and we'll see you next time.